The Russian foreign minister has now come out and basically states that he hopes that the world leaders are not going to push the planet into a third world war. According to TASS news agency, they are reporting that responsible politicians, including Western politicians, will not allow a new world war, according to the Russian foreign minister Sergei Lavrov, who made a statement in an interview with Pravda that was published on Tuesday. He states that, quote, there will be no world war. And the Russian president, Vladimir Putin, said this in the film shot by Vladimir Solovyov. And Lavrov stated, quote, I am confident that responsible politicians from the West as well will not allow this because people still remember the horrors of the First and Second World Wars. Russia sustained the biggest losses during the war in Europe. China sustained the biggest losses in the war in the Pacific against Japanese militarism, he noted, stressing that politicians cannot allow this. They continue, quote, of course, we cannot rely on others. First of all, we should think about how ready we are to prevent a new war from being started, Lavrov stated. Such attempts are made in what concerns building up military potentials beyond reasonable capacity and violation of international agreements. So he's obviously being hopeful here that calm heads will prevail, that people are going to say, they'll look back at the wars, they'll say, you know what, those wars were stupid, we don't want to have these wars. But at the very same time, we're still seeing provocations across the planet. We're seeing the South China Sea flaring up. Okay, China is building up artificial islands with military infrastructure. The Pentagon is sending naval aircraft carrier battle groups to test the waters, literally, to see how China responds. At the same time, we're seeing what's happening in Libya, Syria, and most recently what's happening in the Baltics. We've just had a 10,000-man military operation taking place right there on the Russian borders. Russia, and not to mention the new anti-missile systems installed in Romania and Poland. So Russia is seeing these as aggressive threats, and NATO, the United States, is saying that these are, Russia is the reason we're doing it. But, Lavrov is believing that calm heads will prevail and that we won't go to war because nobody wants to have that kind of bloodshed. We can only hope that he's right. Weigh in the comments section below with your thoughts. Subscribe for updates. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up and share this report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
Badass shirt now available. Link in the description.